Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha, Namaste, welcome. Apologies for the small delay for the class. We will be starting very soon. So we finished at verse number 18, right? We finished at verse number 18, chapter 9 from the Devi Mahatmyam. I hope you all practiced the first line, Sarathasthaha Tathatyuchair. Sarathasthas Tathatyuchair. I hope you are all able to pronounce it very well. So we will continue with the.
We'll start again from the
18th verse.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Sarathasthas tathatyuchaihi.
Sarathasthas tathatyuchaihi. Sarathasthas tathatyuchaihi.
Grihita paramayudhaihi.
Grihita paramayudhaihi. Grihita
Paramayudhaihi.
Sarathasthas tathatyuchair. Grihita paramayudhaihi.
Sarathasthastathatyuchair.
Grihita paramayudhaihi. Sarathasthastathatyuchair. Grihita paramayudhaihi.
Bhujairashtabhiratulair.
Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Bhujairashtabhiratulair.
Vyapya sesham babhau nabhaha.
Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha. Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha.
Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Vyapya sesham babhau nabhaha.
Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha. Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha.
Together, 2 times.
Sarathasthastathatyuchair. Grihita paramayudhaihi. Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha. Sarathasthastathatyuchair. Grihita paramayudhaihi. Bhujairashtabhiratulair. Vyapya shesham babhau nabhaha.
So the scene is, as a reminder, Devi is fighting with Nishumbha and Shumbhasura. Here, Shumbhasura is standing Rathasthaha. Rathasthaha means standing in the chariot. Standing on the chariot, he is having lots of astras and shastras, like ayudhas. He is holding using his 8 hands. Bhujair ashtabhir atulair vyapya shesham babhau nabaha. So he is holding all the weapons using in all his 8 hands. Ashtabhuja. We have heard about Devi having Ashtabhuja, but Shumbhasura is also having Ashtabhuja, and he is supposed to be huge with 8 hands, and he is occupying the entire space from Akasham to Bhumi.
That is his size.
That is his size, and he is holding all the weapons using the 8 hands, and he is starting to fight standing on the chariot. Rathasthaha means standing on the chariot.
Tamayantam samalokya.
Tamayantam samalokya.
Tamayantam samalokya.
Devi shankhamavadayat.
Devi shankhamavadayat. Devi shankhamavadayat.
Tamayantam samalokya. Devi shankhamavadayat.
Tamayantam samalokya. Devi shankhamavadayat. समायान्तं समालोक्य देवी शङ्खमवादयत्
ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषः
ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषः ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषः
चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम् ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
Two times.
समायान्तं समालोक्य देवी
शङ्खमवादयत् ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम्
समायान्तं समालोक्य देवी शङ्खमवादयत् ज्या शब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम्.
So again in
Yeah,
this
here Dhanushaha and Chakara becomes Dhanushas Chakara. So if you see here, Jya Shabdam Cha Api Chapi Chapi Dhanushaha Chakara Ativa Dussakam. When you combine Jya Shabdam Chapi Dhanushas Chakara Ativa Dussakam. Yeah.
So again here Dhanushaha comes. That means the Jya Shabdam also comes. We already spoke about this. Whenever there is a Dhanushaha, that is the bow, with the string, when they hit the arrow, when you do like a tampura, when you hit the string, that Jya Shabdam is the sound that comes from the Dhanushaha. So they both
from the string. It comes from the string.
It comes from the string. So Devi looking at Samalokya means looking at Shumbhasura in front of her. Tam Ayantam, that is who is coming in front of her. Ayantam means who is coming in front of her, looking at him. What does she do? He is standing there with a lot of weapons. Bhayankara Swarupa, right? She right away starts takes the Shankham and starts the Shankhanada. That is, she is inviting, she is ready for fight. She is telling him.
She has two options. Seeing Shumbhasura coming with so much weapons, with his 8 hands and the size from the earth to the sky. So if you see somebody with that size, somebody coming with all the weapons, you have option. You can say, okay, I surrender. So what is it you want? That I should marry you? Okay, I will marry you, because that is one option. The other option is, no, I am ready to fight. So whenever in the war they are ready to fight, that they will do the Shankhanadam. So in Mahabharatam also you have seen each one when they come. So this is called any yuddham in our Dharma Shastra, in our Sanatana Dharma, they are called Dharma Yuddham. Dharma Yuddha means they have to follow rules. So they cannot attack the enemy without the enemy knowing that you are coming to attack. You have to tell him that I am going to fight first. You cannot attack from behind. That is why when the old Indian rulers, they could not understand how others coming from other countries will fight, because they can attack from behind, they can attack in the night, they can attack in different ways. They did not know that.
Indian rulers did not
know that they always thought everybody, it will be fair play by everyone. So they will announce and they will fight. But others, so here the Devi and Shumbha both will do the fair play or fair fight. So she is announced, because he is coming now. Devi also using her conch. She blows the conch to signify that yes, I am ready now
to fight. And how is that conch sound? Shankhanada Ativa Dussaham. Saham means to tolerate. Dussaham, which cannot be tolerated. That
this actually the Shankhanada can be at least like, even if it is too loud, can be tolerated. But here, nobody can tolerate is the Ja Shabdam. So
Yeah.
the Ja, because it is like, you can try, right? In some surface, you try to scratch your nails. Then your body, something will happen to
some
you
vibrations
inside.
will
Some
happen.
vibration happen, which you don't like. Why it is? But it is very simple. Some same thing. Some sounds are so like you cannot even want to. You don't want to hear. That is one type of that sound is when the string they just
Vibrate,
vibrates. When the string of a
Yeah,
bow
so
vibrates,
Ja
that
Shabdam,
yeah.
the Ja sound that
Yeah.
comes from the bow
bow
is
dussaham.
Dussaham, Ativa Dussaham, cannot be heard at all.
Heard
it was,
at all
it was
are
very
so repulsive for everyone,
intolerable.
intolerable. You don't want to hear that sound
That
at
means
all.
that shows her anger.
Yeah.
So she is angrily, she is holding that, she is sending the Ja Shabdam, the sound from the bow, and also blowing the conch, Shankhanada.
Next one. Purayamasa kakubho.
Purayamasa kakubho, Purayamasa kakubho,
Nijaghanta svanena cha.
Nija ghanta swanena cha, Nija ghanta swanena cha.
Purayamasa kakubho nijaghanta svanena cha.
पूरयामास ककुभो निजघण्टा स्वनेन च पूरयामास ककुभो निजघण्टा स्वनेन च
समस्तदैत्य सैन्यानां
समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां
तेजो वधविधायिना
तेजो वधविधायिना
समस्तदैत्य सैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना
समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना
2 times.
पूरयामास ककुभो निजघण्टा स्वनेन च समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना पूरयामास ककुभो निजघण्टा स्वनेन च समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना.
So Samasta Daitya Sainyanam, all the Asura Sainyas, what did she do? Tejo Vadha Vidhayina. That is, she destroys all of their tejas. How? Nija Ghanta Swanenacha. Her own Ghanta, she is also ringing the bell so loudly that the cha means she is already sending that Ghanta Shankhanada.
Which
and
is called
also
as the Dankara. So the bow sound, which is the jas of them, that is also called Dankara. So here you have to say that Dankara along with the Nija Ghanta. Yeah.
Her own Ghanta, she is ringing that bell so loudly, and also the Dankara from that bow, right?
Bow, which is the Ja Shabdam.
That is why the cha
it
is
also
coming.
called
Cha
Dankara.
means
Ja
and.
Shabdam also is called Dankara. So the dung, like that, when you that string sound.
So both the sounds are so repulsive, and because of that, she destroys the tejas of the army. That means the army is becoming dull now, like kind of with looking at the sound and the Shankhanada and the Dankara and the bell ringing so loudly by her, they are kind of, their tejas is coming, they are becoming dull. Something very striking. Nobody has actually done
that
this
much
sound in front of them. They thought they are the more powerful ones, right? Now, somebody more powerful than them will only have the guts to do this.
So if you see the Dhyana Shlokam for the Uttara Charitram, Ghanta Shula Halani. So the Ghanta, it is also a Ayudham for Devi. So when you do the Ayudha Puja, Ghanta, normally you might think, how can a Ghanta be a Ayudham, weapon, right? It is just a bell. Can a bell be a weapon? Even the sound of that bell, if that is the amount, the volume of that bell and all, that can also cause destruction. Here, it does not cause physical destruction, or like it is causing the tejas of the
Destruction of the Tejas.
tejas of the asuras. So the tejas is destroyed here.
And how does it, what does the sound do? It is Kakubham Purayamasa. That is, it is filling the entire space. Kakubham means space, and the sounds are filling up the entire space.
Tatasimho mahanadaihi.
Tatasimho mahanadaihi. Tatasimho mahanadaihi.
Tyajite bhamahamadaihi.
Tyajite bhamahamadaihi. Tyajite bhamahamadaihi.
Tat, so mahanadaihi, tyaji, which will combine as tatasimho mahanadais. So that is sound will come. The visarga will be replaced by is sound. Tatasimho mahanadais tyajite bhamahamadaihi.
Tatasimho mahanadaistyajite bhamahamadaihi. Tatasimho mahanadaistyajite bhamahamadaihi.
Purayamasa gaganam.
Purayamasa gaganam. Purayamasa gaganam.
Gam tathaiva disho dasha.
Gam tathaiva disho dasha. Gam tathaiva disho dasha.
Purayamasa gaganam gam tathaiva disho dasha.
Purayamasa gaganam gam tathaiva disho dasha. Purayamasa gaganam gam tathaiva disho dasha. Tatasimho mahanadaistyajite bhamahamadaihi. Purayamasa gaganam gam tathaiva disho dasha. Tatasimho mahanadaistyajite bhamahamadaihi. Purayamasa gaganam gam tathaiva disho dasha.
So now what is the Simham is watching? The Vahanam is watching his boss. Devi is like giving
Already
so many
started
sounds.
indication even to the Simham that the war has started.
War has
Fight has
started. All the sounds are coming from Devi. So it is his turn now. What does he do? He takes up the volume of Mada Gajaha. Like all the elephants, if they have Madam, that is, if they go crazy, you know how loud they will be, giving that sound, right? So the Simha is also roaring at that level, as if it's the sound of the mother, all the elephants. And it is also Gam. Gam means Bhumi. Gam Tathaiva Disho Dasha. All the 10 directions in the Bhumi, the sound is engulfing the entire, all directions in the Bhumi.
So
now
here you can also say that Simhanadam, all the Shumbhasura's army has the elephants, and they are also, when the elephants are they are dangerous when they have the madam. Madam, or it's what do you say for mother?
In English, I don't know, but Madaha means
like they become mad. When they are mad, they are very they can destroy everything. And this Simhanadam is so loud that the opponents or the elephant's madam is also being removed. They make them also shantam. That is that. See, then how much more sound that this should be more than even how a mad elephant is going to trumpet. This sound is more than even that. It is able to overpower that sound.
Yes.
That is what it means. Yeah. And also Gam means the earth. So Gam means earth, and Tata eva Dishodasha means all the 10 directions. So all the 10 directions is filled with the Simhanadam. Tadah Kali Samutpatya
ततः काली समुत्पत्य ततः काली समुत्पत्य
Gaganam Kshmamatadayat
गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत् गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत्
Tatah Kali Samutpatya Gaganam Kshmamatadayat
ततः काली समुत्पत्य गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत् ततः काली समुत्पत्य गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत्
Karabhyam Tanninadena
कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन
Praksvanaste Tirohitaha
प्राक्स्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः
Karabhyam Tanninadena Praksvanaste Tirohitaha
कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन प्राक्स्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन प्राक्स्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः
two times.
ततः काली समुत्पत्य गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत् कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन प्राक्स्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः ततः काली समुत्पत्य गगनं क्ष्मामताडयत् कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन प्राक्स्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः.
Now Chandika Devi is like this. She is playing so many sounds, aggressive sounds. Simha has started his own way of, roaring. Now Kali comes into the scene. Tataha Kali. So what does she do? Samutpatya Gaganam Kshmam Atadayat. That is how you break it. Kshmam Atadayat. Kshmam Atadayat. Kshmam means Bhumi. So,
Another name for Bhumi, Kshmam.
So what does she do? Samutpatya Gaganam Kshmam. That is from the sky. She suddenly jumps out of from the sky and she jumps into the bhumi, hitting the bhumi. How does she? Karabhyam, hit with her hands. She is also showing like.
So she is jumping like when she is jumping, she is first putting the hands which is hitting the bhumi.
Hitting the bhumi.
From the high, like when she is jumping from the Akasha to the bhumi, and how she jumps is with both the hands are first hitting the bhumi with so much force.
And what does it do? Because of when she hits the bhumi, there is a sound created, right? That sound fades away all the previous sounds. Whatever sounds were already there.
So Ja Shabdam is faded.
That is everything that
the
comes
Ghanta
down.
sound is faded. Simhanadam is faded.
See, everything is one after another. First, Devi starts the sound. As it's lowering down, Simhanada is starting. As his roar comes down, Kali's comes into the picture. And her sound takes up and engulfs the entire space when she hits the land by jumping from the sky. And Prak Swanaha, Prak and Swanaha. So there are two words. Together it is Prak Swanaha. Swanaha means the Shabdam, the sounds. Prak means the previous sounds. Previous sounds, they are all Tirohitaha. They are all fading away. Whatever was there already.
Tirai means
Tirai means screen, right?
Screen, yes, screen. Means
veil.
it is veil or it it makes them disappear.
Disappear.
That is why he said Tirohitaha means Tirodhanam. So Tira means
Tira means actually
Tirai means
disappearance.
a screen which you put to make something disappear. That's called Tira.
So Kali is doing this. She has started the sound.
Yeah. Attataha samashivam.
Attataha samashivam. Attataha samashivam.
Shivaduti chakaraha.
Shivaduti chakaraha. Shivaduti chakaraha.
Attataha samashivam. Shivaduti chakaraha.
Attataha samashivam. Shivaduti chakaraha. Attataha samashivam. Shivaduti chakaraha.
Tai shabdairasuraastresuhu.
Tai shabdairasurastesuhu. Tai shabdairasurastesuhu.
Shumbha kopam param yayau.
Shumbha kopam param yayau. Shumbha kopam param yayau.
Tai shabdairasuraastresuh. Shumbha kopam param yayau.
Tai shabdairasurastesu Shumbha kopam param yayau. Tai shabdairasurastesu Shumbha kopam param yayau.
So Tresuhu and Shumbha, Taihi and Shabdai Taish. Taishabdairasuraastresu Shumbha kopam param yayau. That is how you have to say. Yeah. Together.
Attataha samashivam shivaduti chakaraha. Tai shabdairasurastesu Shumbha kopam param yayau. Attataha samashivam shivaduti chakaraha. Tai shabdairasurastesu Shumbha kopam param yayau.
So we said different type of smile or laughter, right? So when we say Ishat, so it's like simple smile, like because just you say E, the smile automatically comes. So the Sanskrit words are that the words themselves, by how we say it, convey the meaning. So E means like like simple smile, like so. Here it is again hasam only, which is the laughter, which has different types. It is attata-hasam. So attata-hasam is
Very
not
loud
like
laughter.
loud, yeah, very much loud.
Loud laughter that is done only to insult people.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you do that, others
tone of
will
that
get
laughter.
when you smile, others will be also smiling, happy. But when you smile like this, they will not do.
It
They
is
will
to
be
insult the opponent,
Opponent.
Like, at whom you are laughing. So that is called the attatahasam. Now trastuhu means fearful. So tresuhu means the one which can they got afraid because of this laughter from Shivaduti. Now Shivaduti, one first Devi, then Simha, then Kali. Now Shivaduti starts her laughter. So with her attatahasa, with the very, very loud laughter, which it creates kind of an insulting feeling to the army there. So she does that laughter. By that, with that sound, the army of Shumbha and Shumbhasura, both
first,
of the
army gets really afraid,
which can create fear in the army. And
seeing
then
that fear of his people, he gets more angry.
Shumbha gets more angry. Shumbha kopam param yayau. He gets extremely angry. Param means very angry. And hearing the looking at the scene, like what Shivaduti is doing, why is she laughing like that? And why is she creating fear in my army? Looking at that, Shumbha is getting more angry.
And also the choice of the words is very important. So Shivaduti is the Devi who is coming now. And how is she coming? She is coming with the Attattahasam, that type of laughter. And how is that laughter? Ashivam.
Ashiva. Yeah.
Attattahasam, Ashivam. So what is Shivam? Shiva means Mangalam, very, very soft. Ashivam means opposite of that soft, which is Bhayankara or very terrible. So this her Shivaduti's laughter is Attattahasam is terrible for everybody. Nobody wants to hear that type of laughter at all. That is the Ashivam. And her name is Shivaduti, and she does Ashivam laughter.
Ashiva laughter.
Ashiva laughter.
Shivaduti does an
Ashiva laughter of Attattahasa, and the type is Attattahasa. So
again, Shabdaihi, Asuraha, Stresuhu. See, all these words are so beautifully, they have the Maharshi is coining these words, choosing these words proper together. He could have used so many different words, but the words compositions are also very beautifully
so
done.
for Bhayankaram, you can use Bhayankaram, because many places you see Bhayankaram, the second chapter, like the terrible, you can use Bhayankaram, right? Which gives out fear. But he's here using Ashivam.
Ashivam, Asura, Stresuhu, Sura, Dasara, that sound is, being repeated.
Duratmam Stishtha.
Did you say 2 times?
Yeah, they said.
Okay, sorry.
Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti.
Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti. Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti.
Vyajaharambika yada.
Vyajaharambika yada. Vyajaharambika yada.
Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti Vyajaharambika yada.
Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti Vyajaharambika yada. Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti Vyajaharambika yada.
Tada jayetyabhihitam.
Tada jayetyabhihitam. Tada jayetyabhihitam.
Devairākāsha samsthitaihi.
Devairākāsha samsthitaihi. Devairākāsha samsthitaihi.
Tada jayetyabhihitam devairākāsha samsthitaihi.
Tada jayetyabhihitam devairākāsha samsthitaihi. Tada jayetyabhihitam devairākāsha samsthitaihi. Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti Vyajaharambika yada. Tada jayetyabhihitam devairākāsha samsthitaihi. Duratmam Stishtha Tishteti Vyajaharambika yada. Tada jayetyabhihitam devairākāsha samsthitaihi.
So Duratman and Tishtha. Duratmam.
Yeah, Duratman Tishtha.
Duratmam Tishtha.
Duratman
Tishtha. Mahaprana.
Tishtha means stand. Tishtha means stand. Yeah.
No, tha is
Here,
Mahaprana.
yeah. Mahaprana. Here he says Tishtha means stand, right? So it is like the word is stop. Like there, if you are running and you say like stand, it can also mean like stop. Yeah. But here she says Tishtha, just which is literally stand. Like Tishtha means stand.
So basically Duratmam Tishtha.
Duratman, In becomes ims. Yeah.
Duratma, there is a bindu on top of ma, right? So you'll join together as Duratmams, mums, M-A-M-S. Duratmams Tishtha.
Duratman Tishtha, right? The in changes to is sound. You understand? So that is how the in will change to is. So that is why it becomes Duratmams. So that im, you can say duratmam stishtha, that ta is coming, right? That ta tha ta ta dha na. So that same sound will follow. So duratman stishtha. So that im, you can say like it will come like ins.
Duratmamsa,
Yeah.
mansa.
That im with the nasal, it has to be said with the nasal durat, because it is duratma, right? So after duratman will be duratma in. But here the next sound in and is are in and ti are there, right? So the in and ti are in the same varga. So it will be replaced by, you can say duratmam stishtha. Mamstishtha. Duratmam stishtha. Yeah.
Duratmam stishtha tishteti
Yeah.
Vyajaharambika yada tada jayetya. You have done
Yeah. I have done, right?
the
You have
second line.
said 2 times.
Okay.
दुरात्मं स्तिष्ठतिष्ठेति व्याजहाराम्बिका यदा तदा जयेत्यभिहितं देवैराकाशसंस्थितैः दुरात्मं स्तिष्ठतिष्ठेति व्याजहाराम्बिका यदा तदा जयेत्यभिहितं देवैराकाशसंस्थितैः.
So durat atman, right? Like a person. So duratman means bad person.
Dushta.
Dushta. So
Hey,
when
dushta.
you hey dushta or a bad person, you address a bad person like duratman. So atman, duratman. So here when she says duratman, hey, so all bad, you are all stop, right? Or stand. When she says that, immediately when she says that, all the devas who are, so this fight is actually, although between Devi and the Shumbasura, it is not a direct, like the fight, she doesn't really want to fight her. She is fighting to protect the devas. So the devas are witnessing it. Although they are outside, not part of the fight, but the fight is actually to protect the devas. And the devas immediately from the sky, hearing this sound, they get that happiness and also some hope now that Devi will win. So immediately they say Jaya Jaya. They do the Jaya Gosham.
Jaya iti
Yeah.
abhihitam.
Yeah.
So they praise her.
Yeah.
No, they encourage her.
Encourage
just like
her and
cheering
say,
her,
yeah,
right?
victory to you.
Victory to Devi, victory to Devi. They are saying Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya,
Jaya,
Jaya Jaya iti
yeah.
abhihitam devaihi akasha samsthitaihi. From the akasha, they are all cheering her up, saying Jaya Jaya. So when Devi with so
Says-
much of power and with so much of guts, dhairya, she says, "Oh Duratman, tishta, stop." When she says, who can say stop to some asura, right?
And who is from Bhumi to Akasha?
And
that
who
size.
is also now ruling the entire universe. If Devi has all the dhairya, now devas are also okay. Now there is somebody who to protect us. So they are also cheering her up as Jaya Jaya iti abhihitam. They are praising her. Jaya 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 Jaya.
Shumbhe nagatya ya shaktir.
शुम्भेनागत्य या शक्तिर् शुम्भेनागत्य या शक्तिर्
मुक्त्वा ज्वालाति भीषणा.
मुक्ता ज्वाला
लाति भीषणा मुक्ता ज्वालाति भीषणा
शुम्भे नागत्य या शक्तिर्मुक्ता ज्वालाति भीषणा.
शुम्भेनागत्य या शक्तिर्मुक्ता
ज्वालाति भीषणा
शुम्भेनागत्य या शक्तिर्मुक्ता ज्वालाति भीषणा
आयान्ति वह्निकूटाभा.
आयान्ति वह्निकूटाभा आयान्ति वह्निकूटाभा.
So Vanni. So it is a special word. You should not say Vakhni. It is Vanni. Vanni. So that ha comes like with the knee sound. So it has to be joined. Ayanti vanni. So you have to say, you have to listen to it, because I cannot explain how, but you have to listen and practice. Ayanti vanni kutabhasan. Ayanti vanni kutabha.
Ayanti vanni kutabha. Ayanti vanni kutabha.
Sa nirasta maholkaya.
Sa nirasta maholkaya. Sa nirasta maholkaya.
Ayanti vanni kutabha. Sa nirasta maholkaya.
Sayanti vanni kutabha. Sa nirasta maholkaya. Ayanti vanni kutabha. Sa nirasta maholkaya.
2 times.
Shumbhenagatya ya shaktir mukta jwalati bhishana. Ayanti vanni kutabha. Sa nirasta maholkaya. Shumbhenagatya ya shaktir mukta jwalati bhishana. Ayanti vanni kutabha. Sa nirasta maholkaya.
So Shumbhena Agatya becomes Shumbhena Agatya, that which has been
Released.
next, what Shumbha does. So yeah, following this, Shumbha, what does he do? He sends the Shakti. Shakti, he means
Veil.
Velayudham.
So that
Right?
is Ayudha.
Shakti,
Veil.
he is the Ayudha, that's a spear. So he sends, he throws the Vela Shakti on her, released by him. Mukta means released by Shumbhasura, that Shakti. How does it come? Jwala Ati Bhishana. Jwala Ati Bhishana means it is so shining
And bright.
like fire. You know, you've seen in Ramayana and Mahabharata.
The fire.
Ayudhallam
Ayudha,
before.
yeah.
So
They
that's
are-
exactly how they are picturizing it on the shows. So the spear is full like fire, so bright and shining. It is coming towards Devi. And what does she do? Ayanti vanni kutabha sa nirasta maholkya. Nirasta means stopped. Vanni kutabha means the one that was like a fire,
Which is like a
group of fire.
It means not just one fire, but if like millions of fire means, like you see, when if say one, it's a forest fire. But here you have to say, when everything is burning, how much fire you can
how
see.
much fire will be there. So that spear was like that Shakti from
So much,
Shumbhasura
yeah.
was Jwala Ati Bhishana. It was looking very Bhayankara and also shining Jwala. And it was also like Vanni
Vanni
Kutabha.
Kutabha.
It was like a group of
fire. Yeah. That is
So-
very big fire, not small fire, big fire.
And Ayanti, when it was coming towards her, Sa, that is Devi. Sa means she. Devi, Nirasta Maholkaya. Maholka is a Ayudha used
shield.
by Devi.
It's type of shield to protect.
It
She
is
uses
for
it.
protection, and she is a particular, and it seems that the commentators say that it has a Shakti, it has
Power.
so much of power to stop any
Fire.
So she uses that Ayudha.
She uses that Maholka, and then all that which is coming towards her are stopped by that Ayudha called Maholka.
Maholka is the Ayudha.
Maholka is the name of the Ayudha. Maholka.
So you get the point, right? Like what it means.
Simhanadena Shumbhasya.
Simhanadena Shumbhasya. Simhanadena Shumbhasya.
Vyaptam lokatrayantaram.
Vyaptam lokatrayantaram. Vyaptam lokatrayantaram.
Simhanadena Shumbhasya vyaptam lokatrayantaram.
सिंहनादेन शुम्भस्य व्याप्तं लोकत्रयान्तरम् सिंहनादेन शुम्भस्य व्याप्तं लोकत्रयान्तरम्
निर्घात निस्वनो घोरो
निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो
जितवानवनीपते
जितवानवनीपते जितवानवनीपते
निर्घात निस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते
निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते
Two times.
सिंहनादेन शुम्भस्य व्याप्तं लोकत्रयान्तरम् निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते सिंहनादेन शुम्भस्य व्याप्तं लोकत्रयान्तरम् निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते.
So Simhanadena Shumbhasya Vyaptam Lokatrayantaram. So we'll go word by word meaning, because the Shumbhasya Simhanadena. Shumbha is also giving a sound,
A huge sound.
huge
roar.
sound, which is a roar kind of like a simha, like a lion's roar, and it engulfs the Vyaptam Lokatrayantaram. Lokatrayam means the three worlds. Vyaptam means it occupies the entire, all of the three worlds. Nirghata nihi swanaha. Swanaha means sound, and it is like the sounds of the clouds. When the clouds hit each other, you hear the thunder sound,
Thunder
right?
sound.
That ghora sound was won over. Jitavana Vanipate means, Jitavan means to be, it was conquered. It was defeated. Basically, the meaning is, he is sending one fire, that spear, right? That Velayudam.
That also produces a lot of sound.
Lot of sound.
Because
sound
it's coming
it
with
is
so much
coming.
speed, right? When something, if you see something which is sent with such force, that's why even airplane, because they are flying very fast, you get that sound, right? So that sound is there. And Devi also,
She is sending Maha Ulka. Ulka means meteor. Okay, that fire, kind of fireball.
ball.
So that is Maha Ulka. It's not an ordinary meteor, it's a Maha Ulka. So she sends that back. To hit this, stop this, the Shakti from Shumbhasura. So when they are both meeting each other, there's a huge sound, right? That will be huge. There will be a huge sound produced, like a thunder. Just small clouds hitting each other gives so much of thunder.
Sound.
So you imagine this fireballs hitting each other. So what it's by conquering Shumbha Simhanada means, Shumbha's that sound from his Ayudha is lowered because of this Devi's
So it is
sending back the meteor, Maha Ulka.
You have to assume so it is just like a fight between two sounds. So Shumbha's sound is won over by Devi's sound. Yeah. So one over means it overpowers even that Shumbhanada, which is very, very much Ghora, right? Ghora here is Ghoro, means Ghora, means the bad. Yeah.
So the word Jitavana Vanipate has to be split as Jitavan Avanipate. Avanipate means Bhumi. Avani is Bhumi. Avanipate means king. He is addressing, Maharshi is addressing the story to king, right? So he is saying, O Avanipate,
O king,
Jitavan, Avanipate, O king. So this was conquered. Jitavan means
conquered.
Shumbha Simhanada was conquered by this Nirghata Nisvano Ghoro of Devi. Do you understand? the words meaning. Yeah.
Shumbha Muktan Charan Devi.
Shumbhamuktan charan devi. Shumbhamuktan charan devi.
Shumbhastat Prahitan Charan.
Shumbhastat prahitan charan. Shumbhastat prahitan charan.
Shumbha Muktan Charan Devi. Shumbhastat Prahitan Charan.
Shumbhamuktan charan devi. Shumbhastat prahitan charan. Shumbhamuktan charan devi. Shumbhastat prahitan charan.
Chiche Dasvasho Chiche Chiche Dasvasharai Rugraihi.
Chichedasvasharairugraihi. Chichedasvasharairugraihi.
Shatashodha Sahasrashaha.
Shatashodhasahasrashah. Shatashodhasahasrashah.
So that Ugraihi, that Visargam, Ugraihi will be replaced with the Ish sound. That is the Shatashodha, right? That because we have the next sound as Sha, so we will have a Ish before that Sha sound. Chiche dasvasharai rugrai shatashodha sahasrashaha.
Chichedasvasharairugraihi. Shatashodhasahasrashah. Chichedasvasharairugraihi. Shatashodhasahasrashah.
So together.
Shumbhamuktan charan devi. Shumbhastat prahitan charan. Chichedasvasharairugraihi. Shatashodhasahasrashah. Shumbhamuktan charan devi. Shumbhastat prahitan charan. Chichedasvasharairugraihi. Shatashodhasahasrashah.
So the breaking of the words is Shumbha Charan Devi. The Cha is actually Shumbha Muktan. That is one word. Shumbha Muktan. That has been released by Shumbha. What have been released by Shumbha? Sharan. Sharan means arrows. All the arrows. So when you are combining Shumbha Muktan plus Sharan becomes Shumbha Muktan Charan Devi.
So
the
it will
Cha.
Cha. Cha will change to Cha sound.
Cha sound. Again you get Shumbhastat Prahitan Sharan becomes Shumbhastat Prahitat Charan. In Charan is actually, if you split it, it is Sharan. Both places are Sharan. So first Shumbha is sending how many? Sahasrashaha. Thousands of the last word in that verse. Sahasrashaha is the thousands of arrows are being sent by released by Shumbha. Tat Prahitan. Like she is also following Shumbha's sending. She is sending back more arrows towards him. So both are like Sahasrasha, thousands of arrows sent by him and arrows sent by Devi. They Chicheda Swasharaihi Ugraihi. All of these are being broken. They are breaking each other.
So Devi is sending these arrows, and Shumbha is breaking them. Shumbha is sending arrows, Devi is breaking them. So so it appeared that at this time, because it appeared to whom the Devas who are all watching, that this is now equal. So initially first they were worried, Shumbha or Rakta Bija, they are winning. Then they thought Devi is winning, but now seeing this, they are saying no, it is equal.
Both are equally,
so
like
still
they have
it is
same power.
It is like they don't know what is the result. So anybody can win. So it is anybody's game now. So it is not that one person. It is one-sided. It is very close. That is what in this shloka. Yeah. Tatassa Chandika Kruddha
ततः सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा ततः सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा
Shulena Bhijaganatam
शूलेनाभिजघानतम्
शूलेनाभिजघानतम्
Tatassa Chandika Kruddha Shulena Bhijaganatam
ततः
सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा शूलेनाभिजघानतम्
ततः सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा शूलेनाभिजघानतम्
Satadabhihato bhumo
सतदा
bhumau Satadabhihato bhumau
स तदाभिगतो भूमौ स तदाभिगतो भूमौ
Murchito dipapataha
मूर्छितो निपपातः मूर्छितो निपपातः
Satadabhihato bhumau Murchito nipapataha
स तदाभिगतो भूमौ मूर्छितो निपपातः स तदाभिगतो भूमौ मूर्छितो निपपातः ततः
सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा शूलेनाभिजघानतम्
स तदाभिगतो भूमौ मूर्छितो निपपातः ततः सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा शूलेनाभिजघानतम् स तदाभिगतो भूमौ मूर्छितो निपपातः.
So tataha, afterwards, what does she do? Sa Chandika Kruddha. She becomes very angry. Chandika becomes that Chandika who becomes very angry, that angry Chandika. Shulena Abhijaghana Tam. Tam means
That
him.
Shumbham,
That Shumbhasura. Tam, that Shumbhasura. What does she do? She hits him with her Shula. She wants to end that war. So she immediately hits him, like all her arrows are being cut by his arrows, right? Now she gets very angry and Abhijaghana Tam Abhijaghana. So that Kruddha Chandika, that angry Chandika, hits him with the Shula, her Shula, the Trishula. Sa tada abhihato bhumo, that Shumbhasura. Sa means that Saha, that Shumbhasura.
Murchitaha.
Tada, at that time, abhihataha,
Having been hit by that Shula.
He first abhijaghana means she is hitting him. Abhihataha means having hit by that Trishula. What happens at that time? He falls, nipapata, he falls down unconscious. Murchitaha means unconscious.
Murchitaha means unconscious.
Unconscious, he falls down on the ground. So you might be thinking, this is the 9th chapter. Shumbhasura Vadha is not happening. We all know that it is Nishumbha Vadha. Now Nishumbha has to come and fight with Devi. So Shumbhasura has to be removed. Removed means
he just falls
he
down.
falls down unconscious. Now he is not in a position to fight against her.
So he is unconscious.
Now from next verse, Nishumbha will come.
Tato Nishumbha samprapya.
Tato Nishumbha samprapya. Tato Nishumbha samprapya.
Chetana mattakarmukaha.
Chetanamattarmukaha. Chetanamattarmukaha.
Tato Nishumbha samprapya chetanamattarmukaha.
Tato Nishumbha samprapya chetanamattarmukaha. Tato Nishumbha samprapya chetanamattarmukaha.
Ajaghana sharair devim.
Ajaghana sharair devim. Ajaghana sharair devim.
Kalim kesarinam tatha.
कालीं केसरिणं तथा कालीं केसरिणं तथा
आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा
आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा ततो निशुम्भः सम्प्राप्य चेतनामात्तकामुकः आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा ततो निशुम्भः सम्प्राप्य चेतनामात्तकामुकः आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा.
So where was Nishumbha all this time?
Yeah, that is a homework for you.
Homework for which verse? You
In
have
9th chapter, what happened to Nishumbha?
Nishumbha, just before Sarathasthaha, Shumbha was standing on the chariot with the 8 hands. When does Shumbha come like that? Before that, 16th and 17th verse, if you see, Nishumbha was hit by axe. You remember? Tataf Parashuhastam Tam Ayantam Daitya Pungavam Ahatya Devi Bano Ghair Apatayata Bhutale. This guy, Nishumbha, is hit by Parashuhastam, that Devi, she hits him with the Bano Ghaihi, Ogha, the group of Bana. She hits him with the Bana, and then he falls down on the bhumi, unconscious. And then the 17th verse, Tasmin Nipatite Bhumau Nishumbhe Bhima Vikrame. That Nishumbha, the Bhima Vikrama, the very powerful Bhima Vikrama Nishumbha, looking at him fallen down on the ground, that is when Shumbha comes. Bhratar Yativa, like Bhrataha, like his brother, his own brother has fallen down. Looking at that, Shumbha enters the scene and then he fights with Devi. Now Shumbha is unconscious, he has fallen back. Now at this, meanwhile, Nishumbha gets his consciousness back.
So see, Murchitaha in the previous verse means unconscious. Chetana means consciousness. He regains his
Samprapya. Nishumbha Samprapya
Chetana. Chetana Samprapya means he gets the Chetana. Chetana means consciousness. So he gets that energy again. So when we think about Shumbha and Nishumbha, so they are asuras. So because of excess power only, they become bad. They were normal, but when they get too much power, even good people can turn bad when they don't know how to use that power, or they start misusing that power. But one good thing about Shumbha and Nishumbha is they are very, very close. So like two brothers who are that close. So they are also example for, like, if brothers are very close, they are like, although Shumbha and Nishumbha are asuras, but to compare closeness, we can use the comparison of Shumbha and Nishumbha. They are that much attached to each other. How much attached? When Nishumbha falls down unconscious in the 17th verse, Shumbha immediately comes to fight. And when Shumbha falls down unconscious, Nishumbha, who was unconscious, he gets up to fight.
They cover up each other.
They cover each other so much because they will not allow any harm to other person. So there are many Puranas which say that the amount of bonding they had is they will be feeling sad if something happens to the other brother, even not to their own. If say somebody hits Nishumbha, then Shumbha will become sad. And when somebody hits Shumbha, Nishumbha will be sad. That is the closeness of Shumbha and Nishumbha. And that is also portrayed here when Shumbhasura falls down, Murchitaha, he becomes Chetana, he gets the Chetana consciousness, and he starts fighting.
And what does he do? He Ajaghana Sharair Devim Kalim Kesarinam Tatha. So he hits Kali and the Simha.
Both.
Nishumbha, he starts throwing arrows at Kali and Devim also. Devim,
Yeah.
Sharaihi, Ajaghana Sharaihi, Devim, Kalim, Kesarinam.
All the three is
All the
attacking.
three of them, he is starting to attack.
Punaschakritva, you have said 2 times, right? Yeah. Punaschakritva bahunam.
पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनां पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनां
Ayutam danujeshwaraha.
अयुतं धनुजेश्वरः अयुतं धनुजेश्वरः
So bahunam ayutam become mayutam. Punaschakritva bahunam ayutam danujeshwaraha.
पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनाम् अयुतं धनुजेश्वरः पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनाम् अयुतं धनुजेश्वरः
Chakrayudhena ditijash.
चक्रायुधेन दितिजश् चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्
Chadayamasa chandikam.
छादयामास चण्डिकाम् छादयामास चण्डिकाम्
Chakrayudhena ditijash chadayamasa chandikam.
चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्चादयामास चण्डिकाम् चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्चादयामास चण्डिकाम् पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनामयुतं धनुजेश्वरः चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्चादयामास चण्डिकाम् पुनश्चकृत्वा बाहूनामयुतं धनुजेश्वरः चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्चादयामास चण्डिकाम्.
So here, you have Punashakritva Bahunam Ayutam, right? Ayutam, he said. That is one word. Danujeshwara. I'll give you the meanings very soon. Then here Chakra Yudhena is there, right? So there is, it can be actually, Swamigal used to say Chakra Yutena. Ayutena. So Ayutam, Bahunam, Ayutam. So Ayutam means 10,000. Ayuta Chandi, we say, right? Sahasra Chandi is 1,000 Chandi, and Ayuta Chandi and all we say.
Are much more than thousands and thousands.
10,000 and more. Ayutam is 10,000.
No.
Ayudham mother.
It is Ayudha Puja.
Ayudha.
Devi, and the puja is for the Devi's Ayudham. Like Ghanta, all Shulam, Trishulam, all of that is the puja for the Ayudham. That is why we say Ayudha Puja.
Yeah.
Now we do with that is also Ayudham. All that cycle, scooter, car, we do puja. They are also one type of Ayudham only. But actually, the Ayudha Puja means the puja for, we are doing the puja to the Ayudha. When we are doing at the end of Devi Mahatmyam, we do this Shulena Pahino Devi, you do the 4 Namaskara, then the 4 Pradakshina with the 4 mantras, then you do the Namaskara with the 5 mantras, like Namo Devi, Mahadevi. Then after that, you do Prarthana with another 10 or all the Prarthana mantras which we say after, right? So they are all, you see that every Prarthana, we will do Prarthana for each of the Ayudhas. So that is the Ayudha Puja.
So that is why in the Tripura Sundari Pratar Smaranam, there are 5 shlokas in the beginning. You say Pratar Namam, Charanam Bhujam, her feet and her everything, right? There is one line where you will say Pratar Namami Tripura Sundaryaha Prataha Pashankusha Sharachapa Hastam Namamyaham. In early morning when you get up, you do 5 like you pray to her 5 different aspects. One is her feet, one is her there are so many things that it will talk about. There is one line that will say, I am doing prostrations, namamyaham, to your pasha, all the ayudhas, sharachapa hastan, those hands which are holding these ayudhas. I am doing the prostrations early in the morning. Pratar nama, that is the Prata Stotram. So you also do namaskaram to her weapons, to her ayudhas. That is why we say Shulena Pahino, Devi Pahi Khadgena Chambike. Whatever she is holding, all those ayudas for what? They are for our protection. So we do prostrations to her ayudas also. Here, so what I meant to say was Bahunam Ayutam. So Danuja Ishwaraha, that is how it is split. Danujeshwaraha means Danujaha Ishwaraha. Danujaha means the son of Danu. Danu is Danava. I told you, right? Danavas are the Asuras who are sons of Danu. So that is why they are called Danavas. Danujaha means sons of Danu. Ishwaraha, that is lords of the Asuras. Danujaha means Danavas, that is the Asuras. Ishwaraha, Danujeshwaraha means the lords of Asuras. Who is that? Nishumbha. Okay.
And
so
it
he
is all, he's here, you don't find that Nishumbha name here, right?
Yeah.
It is Diti Jash. Diti Jaha.
Dit.
Diti. So there are two, one Devi is called Diti and another Devi is called Aditi. So Diti and Aditi, they are two wives. So the sons of Diti are called Daityaha or the Asuras. And son of Aditi are the Devas. So Aditi's son are Deva and Diti's son. So they are all related only. Devas and Asuras are cousins. Like.
So here in this verse, Nishumbha is addressed both as Danujeshwaraha, the lord of the Danuja, the Asuras, and also Ditija. Ditija means the son of Diti. He is in the lineage of the Diti, right? Yeah. So he's also, what does he do? Punascha, again. Punaha means again and again. So the story is continuing. Kritva Bahunam Ayutam Danujeshwaraha. This Danujeshwaraha Nishumbha, what does he do? He creates 10,000 hands using his 10,000 hands. Bahunam Ayute Bahunam Ayutam Bahunam, using his 10,000 hands. This Danujeshwaraha, this Nishumbha. Again, what does he do? That is why Chakra Yudhena, it says he is holding chakras. That is all the, like the Sudarshana chakras, right? Yeah. The chakras he is holding in his 10,000 hands, it says.
So many, not one chakra.
So
will be fierce.
Because it is 10,000 hands, we have to assume it is 10,000 chakras. That is why we say Chakra Yutena, Ayutena. One is Chakra is Ayudha. Here it means Ayudha, the Chakra, the Ayudha Chakra, holding the Ayudha Chakra in his 10,000 hands. He Chadayamasa Chandikam. Chadayamasa means again putting a cover, hiding the Chandika Devi.
Now you
can't even see her where she is. How will how will she come and fight? She is
totally covered with all these chakras.
Chakras, using his 10,000 Ayutam Bahunam, all his 10,000 hands. He is holding Chakra Ayudha. So both make sense. I want you to understand Chakra Yudhena also makes sense. But Swamigal always used to say Chakra Yutena. We never understood why he said that. Bahunam Ayutam, because he is having 10,000 hands, that means he is also holding 10,000 chakras. So see, when you are immersed in the meaning, that is when you can actually use these words correctly. So Chakra Yutena Ditijaha Chadayamasa. That is how the word is broken as Ditijaha, and Chadayamasa becomes
just Chadayamasa.
So the ish sound comes because we are dropping the visarga. Ditijaha is who? Again Nishumbha only. So this Nishumbha is also Danujeshwaraha and Ditijaha. So this the Nishumbha is covering Chadaya Masa, like Chaya, like hiding, covering up Chandika Devi using all the 10,000 chakra. So you can say Chakra Yudhena Ditichas Chadaya Masa or Chakra Yutena. So if you hear somebody saying Chakra Yutena, that is also correct.
Yeah.
Illiye Chakra Ayudha. There it is used. The meaning is the weapon chakra. He is holding the weapon chakra in his 10,000 hands. But if somebody
Chakra
says
Yutena means, so when somebody has 10,000 hands, and if say each hand has one chakra, which is Chakra Yudham, then it means how many are the total number of chakra 10,000. So Chakra Ayutena. So Chakra means the chakra, the disc, Ayudha, the weapon which he is having. Because he is having 10,000, you say Chakra Yuta. Chakra Yutena means using those
10,000 chakra Ayutena. So the Ta and Dha both make sense in this context.
Tato Bhagavati Kruddha.
Tato Bhagavati Kruddha. Tato Bhagavati Kruddha.
Durga Durgartinashini.
Durga Durgartinashini. Durga Durgartinashini.
Tato Bhagavati Kruddha Durga Durgartinashini.
Tato Bhagavati Kruddha Durga Durgartinashini. Tato Bhagavati Kruddha Durga Durgartinashini.
Chichedatani Chakrani.
Chichedatani Chakrani. Chichedatani Chakrani.
Swasharai Sayakamschatan.
Swasharai Sayakamschatan. Swasharai Sayakamschatan.
Chichedatani Chakrani Swasarai Sayakamschatan.
Chichedatani chakrani
Swasharai Sayakamschatan. Chichedatani Chakrani. Swasharai Sayakamschatan. Tato Bhagavati Kruddha Durga Durgartinashini. Chichedatani Chakrani. Swasharai Sayakamschatan. Tato Bhagavati Kruddha Durga Durgartinashini. Chichedatani Chakrani. Swasharai Sayakamschatan.
So then Tataha, then Bhagavati, that Bhagavati Kruddha, like who is very angry, that angry Bhagavati, who is the Durga, that is, she is the Durga, and Durgarti Nashini.
And the adjective of that Durga is, what is the Durga? What does she do? Why is she called Durga? Because she is Durgarti Nashini.
Arti means all the
Bad
pain, kashtangal,
all
like
the bad
all the
things.
kashta, bad things and everything. Durgarti Nashini, very bad, very extreme, terrible pain.
Terrible pain.
Terrible.
Arti is bad. Durga means terrible bad things.
Bad things. Nashini, she is the destroyer of all the terrible bad things. This is nothing for her. What does she do? Swasharaihi Sayakamscha Tan. So what Swasharaihi means her own weapons like the arrows. And Sayakam means the sword or bana.
The
arrows, sword or bow.
The weapons she uses.
The weapons she uses, right? Using her own weapons. Chicheda Tani Chakrani, those chakras.
How much? Right? More than 10,000.
10,000 chakras, Tani Chakrani. That is plural of chakra. So those chakras, Chicheda, she breaks them completely. She breaks them all.
Cheda means breaking. Chicheda. So
she breaks them all those chakras. using her own Swasharaihi Sayakamscha. Tan. Sayakan cha tan. Tan means those chakras.
Tato Nishumbho Vegena
ततो निशुम्भो वेगेन ततो निशुम्भो वेगेन
Gadamadaya Chandikam
गदामादाय चण्डिकाम्
Gadamadaya Chandika.
Tato Nishumbho Vegena Gadamadaya Chandikam
ततो निशुम्भो
Bho Vegena Gadamadaya Chandika. Tato Nishumbho Vegena Gadamadaya Chandika.
Abhyadhavata Vaihantum
Abhyadhavata Vaihantum. Abhyadhavata Vaihantum.
Daityasena Samavritaha
Daityasena Samavritah. Daityasena Samavritah.
Abhyadhavata Vaihantum Daityasena Samavritaha
Abhyadhavata Vaihantum Daityasena Samavritah. Abhyadhavata Vaihantum Daityasena Samavritah. Two lines.
ततो निशुम्भो वेगेन गदामादाय चण्डिकाम् अभ्यधावत वैहन्तुम् दैत्यसेना समावृतः ततो निशुम्भो वेगेन गदामादाय चण्डिकाम् अभ्यधावत वैहन्तुम् दैत्यसेना समावृतः.
Tataha, again afterwards, Nishumbho Vegena Gadam Adaya Chandikam. Gadam Adaya Vegena Nishumbho. What did he do? He came running towards Chandika, Vegena, with speed. Gadam Adaya, holding a Gada. Now all the chakras are gone. Now he took a Gada and he runs towards her. How is he? He is Daityasena Samavritaha. He is surrounded by all the Daityasena.
all of his army. He is not
surrounded.
When he goes, all his army also
Army is
follows
also
him.
surrounded by his army of Daityas. He is Abhyadhavata. He is running towards Chandika Devi to kill her. Why? Hantum. To kill.
The intention is to kill Chandika Devi. That is his
Chandika Devi.
intention. Tasya patata evashu
तस्या पतत येवाशु
gadam chicheda chandika
गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका
Tasya patata evashu gadam chicheda chandika
तस्या पतत येवाशु गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका तस्या पतत येवाशु गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका
khadgena shitadharena
खड्गेन शितधारेण
sacha shulam samadade
स च शूलं समाददे
khadgena shitadharena sacha shulam samadade
खड्गेन शितधारेण स च शूलं समाददे खड्गेन शितधारेण स च शूलं समाददे तस्या पतत येवाशु गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका खड्गेन शितधारेण स च शूलं समाददे तस्या पतत एवाशु गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका खड्गेन शितधारेण स च शूलं समाददे.
So what does she do? Tasya patata evashu. So Gadam Chicheda Chandika. Khadge, she, using her sword, Khadgena, which is, how is the sword? Shitadharena, using the sharp edge sword. Shitadharena khadgena. What does she do? She chicheda the
previous
gadam.
verse, Gadam.
Nishumbha brings the gada, right? He's
fighting
he's running towards her with the gada.
Gada
She breaks that gada using the sharp edge
of the
sword.
sword.
And at that point, what does he do? He takes the samadade, he takes the shula.
Now he is
Now
taking
he is
another
taking
weapon. He
another
can,
weapon.
yes, at will he can. That is his boon. At will they can take any
Take
weapon.
any weapon. So now his gada chakras are gone.
Gadas are
gone. Now he is taking shula.
Shula.
Shulam samadade. He lifts up the shula.
Shulahastam samayantam.
Shulahastam samayantam. Shulahastam samayantam.
Nishumbha mamarardanam.
Nishumbhamamaradanam. Nishumbhamamaradanam.
Shulahastam samayantam. Nishumbha mamarardanam.
Shulahastam samayantam. Nishumbhamamaradanam. Shulahastam samayantam. Nishumbhamamaradanam.
Hridi vivyadhashulena.
Hridi vidyadhashulena. Hridi vidyadhashulena.
Vega vidhena chandika.
Vega vidhena chandika. Vega vidhena chandika.
Hridi vivyadhashulena. Vega vidhena chandika.
Hridi vidyadhashulena. Vega vidhena chandika. Hridi vidyadhashulena. Vega vidhena chandika. Shulahastam samayantam. Nishumbhamamaradanam. Hridi vidyadhashulena. Vega vidhena chandika. Shulahastam samayantam. Nishumbhamamaradanam. Hridi vidyadhashulena. Vega vidhena chandika.
So Chandika, that is the last word. What does she do? Shulahastam samayantam. The one, the Nishumbha samayantam, he is holding the shula and he is coming in front of her. Samayantam. Who is he? Who is that Nishumbha? Amara Ardhanam. Nishumbham Amarardhanam. So you should not say Nishumbha Mamarardhanam. Nishumbha Mamarardhanam. There should not be any break or any pause.
Continuous. Nishumbham
Amarardhanam you can say if you want to break. But otherwise you should say
we should not break it. Like we don't break, right?
We don't break it.
We don't break every word. We just say, then
Together.
only the meter will come. So we cannot, the breaking is only to know the meaning, right? So when we say it, we should not give breath. Nishumbha Mamaradhanam. If you say Nishumbha Mamaradhanam, it is wrong. If you give a breath, but without breath, right? Nishumbha Mamaradhanam.
That is good.
No.
So the word, but you need to understand how the words are breaking so that you can mentally think of the meaning. Nishumbham Amara Ardhanam. Amarardhanam. Amara Ardhanam becomes Amarardhanam. Who is Amara? Amaras are Devas who have no death. Ardhanam means,
it's like Ari also, same. Sir, Ari.
Ardhanam means troubling. Like
yeah.
the Devas are troubling.
Like enemies, right? Ari also is called enemy also.
Any enemy. Ardhanam means one who is to distress somebody.
Who is giving pain to other person.
So Amara Ardhanam, that Nishumbha who gave distress to Devas, Amaras. That Nishumbha who came running, holding the Shulaidha, who is he? He is the one, he is distress to
Devas. To the Amara. Amara means Devas.
Yeah. Hridi Vivyadha Shulena Vega Vidhena Chandika. What does he do? He is holding the Shula and he is coming. That Nishumbha, Chandika, what does she do? Hridi Vivyadha Shulena, her own Shula, she
takes it.
hits him on his chest.
Just directly attacks him on his
Hridi,
chest.
Hridi means on the chest. That Nishumbha, she Vivyadha means kuttardu,
Yeah,
like to hit.
yeah, puncture, to make a
puncture his
heart.
chest.
Yeah. Bhinnasya tasya shulena.
भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन
हृदया निःसृतो परः
हृदयान्यसृतो परः हृदयान्यसृतो परः
भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदया निःसृतो परः
भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदयान्यसृतो परः भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदयान्यसृतो परः
महाबलो महावीर्यः
महाबलो महावीर्यः महाबलो महावीर्यः
तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन्
तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन् तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन्.
So Viryaha and Tishteti will join as Viryas Tishteti. That is sound will replace that Visarga sound. Mahabalo Mahaviryas Tishteti Purusho Vadan.
महाबलो महावीर्यस्तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन् महाबलो महावीर्यस्तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन्
भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदयानिसृतो परः
महाबलो महावीर्यस्तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन् भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदयान्निसृतो परः महाबलो महावीर्यस्तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन्.
So now what happens? His chest is punctured
And
so
broken totally.
Broken completely. He is gone.
It is opened. The heart is open totally.
The chest is completely
revealed.
Tore upon, right? Now this tore upon Bhinnasya,
from that hole.
Hridaya Nisruto. So what happens is when the Shula hits his chest, from that torn upon chest, Aparaha, there is another Asura comes.
He comes.
Mahabalaha
and he is
Mahaviryaha. He is a very full of very powerful. And Mahaviryaha, he comes out. Nisritaha, he comes out of this Nishumbha's chest. Aparaha, that another Purusha, Aparaha Purushaha, who is also very powerful Asura, he comes out screaming, Tishta, Tishta, wait, stop.
Yeah.
He is looking at Devi, saying that you stop, wait. Vadan, he's saying, stop. So Nishumbha is still not dead.
From that another Asura
is coming. Mahabalaha, Mahaviryaha, who says stop. Okay.
Yeah. Then Tasya Nishkramato Devi.
Tasya Nishkramato Devi. Tasya Nishkramato Devi.
Prahasya Svanavattataha.
Prahasya Svanavattataha. Prahasya Svanavattataha.
Tasya Nishkramato Devi. Prahasya Svanavattataha.
Tasya Nishkramato Devi. Prahasya Svanavattataha.
तस्य निष्क्रामतो देवी प्रहस्य स्वनवत्ततः
शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन
शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन
ततो सावपतद्भुवि शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि
शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि
Yeah, together.
तस्य निष्क्रामतो देवी रहस्य स्वनवत्ततः शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि तस्य निष्क्रामतो देवी रहस्य स्वनवत्ततः शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि.
So tasya nishkramato devi prahasya swanavattataha. Swana means sound. Prahasya swanavat, with the sound of prahasya, laughter.
So this is
Prahasya.
many attatahasam, then ishat sahasam, many type. This is another type.
Prahasatvara,
Yeah.
prahasat, we got the prahasat.
Praghasat,
In
right?
the last class we
Yeah.
explained that.
Another type of laughter. Here the hasam is, how is it here? It is swanavat. Swanavat means
With the sound.
Huge sound.
The
This
laughter is,
is like huge sound.
She laughed very aloud. Laughed.
So she is
laughed
not
aloud.
fearing now. No fear. He thought that when he says stop, they will. So what is this from the heart? Another person
is coming.
So normally those who are fighting, they will immediately become weak, right? But Devi is not weak. She is now laughing, and with so much sound, she is laughing.
So what does she do then? Khadgena chicheda, using her sword. What does she? She cuts off the tasya shiraha. Shirash chicheda khadgena tataha asau apatat bhuvi. Then having he gets his head cut. That is, she is cutting off his head using her sword, and then that asau, that person,
yeah,
he then falls
Falls
on
down.
the bhumi.
Because without head he cannot live, so he just falls on the bhumi.
So she
Finally.
she laughs aloud, and she cuts off the head of that person who comes nishkramataha, who comes out of that chest. She kills, cuts off his head, and following which that person, that guy, he falls down on the bhumi.
Tata simhaschakhadogram.
ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम् ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम्
Damshrakshunna shirodharan.
दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान् दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान्
So damshrakshunna shirodharan.
दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान् दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान्
Tata simhaschakhadogram damshrakshunna shirodharan.
ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम् दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान् ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम् दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान्
Asuramstamstatha kali.
असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली
Shivaduti tatha paran.
शिवदूती तथा परान् शिवदूती तथा परान्
Asuramstamstatha kali. Shivaduti tatha paran.
असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली शिवदूती तथा परान् असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली शिवदूती तथा परान्
2 times.
ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम्
दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान्
असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली शिवदूती तथा परान् ततसिंहश्चखादोग्रम् दंष्ट्राक्षुण्णशिरोधरान् असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली शिवदूती तथा परान्.
So here simha, then chakhada is one word. So simha Simhascha
Simhas chakada together.
Chakada has to
Tata
be together.
Simhas chakado gram. So only breath after ugram.
Actually, Ugram Damshtra Kshunna should be together actually.
Yeah.
The one which is fearful, Ugram, Damshtra Kshunna. So the Simha is eating by what is Nasikarda? Like, Kshunna, the crushing the heads of all the Asuras using his very fiery teeth. Ugra Damshtra Kshunna. Do you understand? Ugra, very fearful. Damshtra, using his the teeth, which is very fearful. He is crushing Shirodharan, all the
heads which have fallen down.
All the heads of the Asuras. He is crushing them.
The lion is crushing it.
Crushing them all, the heads, using his very fearful teeth, and also eating them. Chakada. He is eating. That is
Khada means eating.
So
Chakada means like enjoyably eating very happily.
chew panni nanna adichu nanna saaptindru. Okay.
Yeah.
So Tataha Simhas Chakhadogram Damstrakshunna Shirodharan. So you have Chakada is one word you have to remember. You should not say Simhas Chakhadogram. No. Together. Okay.
That is why
be
don't
careful.
Give any
this is
breath,
why we are giving you meaning word by word.
So no breath.
No breath in between. And the tune also, like, you try to bring the tune together. Chakada is one word. Tata Simhas Chakhadogram Chakhadogram Damshtra Kshunna Shirodharan. Okay. And
then Asuram Tam Tatha Kali.
Then what Kali and Shivaduti do, they also Tatha Aparan. So they are also doing.
So all other Asuras who have fallen down. So it is like cleaning up. So the Shivaduti and Kali start eating all of them.
Start cleaning up all the other Asuras.
They also Chakada. They also start eating all of them. Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah.
Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah. Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah.
So Nirbhinnaha and Kechite will become Ich sound. Nirbhinnah Kechit. Kechinneshur Mahasuraha.
Kechinneshur Mahasuraha. Kechinneshur Mahasuraha.
Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah Kechinneshur Mahasuraha.
Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah Kechinneshur Mahasuraha. Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah Kechinneshur Mahasuraha.
Brahmani mantra putena toyena nye nirakritaha.
Brahmani mantra putena toyena nye nirakritaha. Brahmani mantra putena toyena nye nirakritaha. Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah Kechinneshur Mahasuraha. Brahmani mantra putena toyena nye nirakritaha. Kaumari Shakti Nirbhinnah Kechinneshur Mahasuraha. Brahmani mantra putena toyena nye nirakritaha.
So the Asuras who are still remaining after the Nishumbha, and also the one who came from the Nishumbha's chest after they were killed, there are other Asuras. So Kaumari is the Kumara. So and what is the Ayudha? Shakti. Shakti is the veil. So with the Shakti Ayudha, this Kaumari, she is killing other Bhinnaha, all the others who are remaining, and Brahmani also, she is also now joining the war. Brahmani, how she is killing? Just, she has the Kamandalu and water. So what is her weapon? Just that water is her weapon, nothing else, right? With that with
What-
the, so he
how
takes
is
that
that water?
water,
Illa.
energizes with the mantra.
Ah.
Mantra Putam
Mantra
means
Putena Toyena.
yeah, Putam means energized and made very powerful and pure with the mantras. She is sprinkling on the other asuras, and just that sprinkling, they all die. Just that water.
Nirakritaha.
Just by putting
Nirakritaha
water,
means
they all got gone.
Prokshanam, one
Prokshanam.
Prokshanam and
Yeah. Nirakritaha, they are all.
Toyena means water.
Water, with the
Toyaha
water.
means water.
And mantra putena
Mantra
toyam.
Putena Toyena. Which
Putam
has
means
been
also purified and energized with that. The toya or water is mantram, because of the Brahmani is the Veda. She holds all the Vedas, so she is the mantra. So with that, she is the having all the mantras. So Brahmani uses the mantras. Maheshwari Trishulena.
Maheshwari Trishulena, Maheshwari Trishulena,
Bhinnah Petustatha Pare.
Bhinnah Petustatha Pare, Bhinnah Petustatha Pare.
Maheshwari, see, you have to listen how I say three, right? Maheshwari Trishulena Bhinna Petustatha Pare.
Maheshwari Trishulena, Bhinnah Petustatha Pare, Maheshwari Trishulena, Bhinnah Petustatha Pare.
Varahi Tundaghatena.
Varahi Tundaghatena, Varahi Tundaghatena,
Kechit Churni Krita Bhuvi.
Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi, Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi.
Varahi Tundaghatena Kechit Churni Krita Bhuvi.
Varahi Tundaghatena, Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi, Varahi Tundaghatena, Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi. Maheshwari Trishulena, Bhinnah Petustatha Pare, Varahi Tundaghatena, Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi. Maheshwari Trishulena, Bhinnah Petustatha Pare, Varahi Tundaghatena, Kechit Churnikrita Bhuvi.
So Maheshwari now uses the Trishula to kill all the asuras, apare, all the other asuras. And Varahi Tundaghatena. How does Varahi kill? She uses her Tundaghata, her the nose, right? Tunda means
She
Vakra
only
Tunda Mahakaya. Tunda means nose.
Tunda, nose. She only has nose. That is her weapon.
So with using that Ghatena means getting hit by her nose.
Kechit
Some
means some of the
asuras,
Churnikritaha.
they become like
Powder.
churna.
So-
In the movie,
So when you
on
grind
the
like
movie.
elaichi or something, right? So you ground them to powder. So Varahi using her nose, grounding all other
Because
devatas
of
to
the
powder.
because of the hit they are getting from her nose,
Those
they are turning into powder.
Churnikritaha. Churna
Churna,
means
they
like
become
powder.
churna, and then they are falling on the ground, bhumi. Khandam.
Khandam Khandam cha chakrena.
Khandam Khandam cha Chakrena, Khandam Khandam cha Chakrena,
Vaishnavya Danavahritaha.
Vaishnavya Danavahritaha, Vaishnavya Danavahritaha,
Khandam Khandam cha chakrena. Vaishnavya Danavahritaha.
Khandam Khandam cha Chakrena, Vaishnavya Danavahritaha, Khandam Khandam cha Chakrena, Vaishnavya Danavahritaha,
Vajrena chaindri hastagra.
Vajrena Chaindri Hastagra, Vajrena Chaindri Hastagra,
विमुक्तेन तथा परे
विमुक्तेन तथा परे विमुक्तेन तथा परे
वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे
वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे
खण्डं खण्डं च चक्रेण वैष्णव्या दानवा कृताः वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे खण्डं खण्डं च चक्रेण वैष्णव्या दानवा कृताः वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे. So Vaishnavi now comes. Vaishnavya Chakrena
What
using
is
her
that Ayudham? Chakram.
so the
Sudarshana
chakra.
Chakra. Vishnava. Yeah, Vishnu's chakra. Yeah.
What does she do? She kills them into pieces.
With her
Khandam,
chakra.
khandam. She
Khandam means piece. They are all made piece.
Piece. Using her chakra, she makes them into pieces. And then Vajrena Chaindri Hastagra Vimuktena Vajrena. Chaindri, Cha Indri. Aindri, Cha Aindri. So and Cha
fingertips. What is the weapon? Vajra. Because Indra's weapon is Vajrayudham.
So having the releasing the Hastagra Vimuktena. Vimuktena means releasing. The Hastagra means the tips of her hands, the front. The
front tips is where she is holding the Vajrayudham.
That Vajrayudha that is being released by the tips of her hands. Using that, Aindri is also killing Tatha Apare, other Asuras.
Like making them into pieces, or like you can use that khandam also.
She is making them into pieces as well. Yeah. The last verse. Yeah.
Kechid vineshu rasuraha.
Kechid vineshu rasuraha. Kechid vineshu rasuraha.
Kechinnashta mahahavat.
Kechinnashta mahahavat. Kechinnashta mahahavat.
So asuraha, kechin, you have to use the ich sound. The visarga will change. Kechid vineshu rasurah. Kechinnashta mahahavat.
Kechid vineshu rasura, kechinnashta mahahavat. Kechid vineshu rasura, kechinnashta mahahavat.
Bhakshitascha pare kali.
Bhakshitascha pare kali. Bhakshitascha pare kali.
Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi.
Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi. Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi.
Bhakshitascha pare kali. Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi.
Bhakshitascha pare kali. Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi. Bhakshitascha pare kali. Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi.
Kechidvineshu rasura
Kechinnashta mahahavat. Bhakshitascha pare kali. Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi.
Kechidvineshu rasura kechinnashta mahahavat Bhakshitascha pare kali Shivaduti mrigadhipaihi. So Kechid some asura Kechid
Some asuras. Whoever was remaining.
some asuras Vineshuhu they all got Nasha. Vineshuhu means they got destroyed
or eaten up.
and some Kechin Nashta they Nashta means they ran away. Nashtaha means Neshuhu, we read that. So Nashtaha means they ran away because of Mahahavat. The word is Maha Ahava. Ahava means war.
The big war here.
Maha Ahavat. Due to this big war, some asuras got killed and some ran away from the scene. Bhakshitaha cha apare. Apare means other asuras
Who are still there.
Who
did not run away, but they were there.
They got eaten by Bhakshitaha, by Kali, Shivaduti, and Mrigadhipa. Mriga Adhipa is
who is, you tell? Oh.
The lord of the Mriga. The animals is
Who is the king of animals? Simha. Mrigadhipa means lion.
So
he is the king of animals.
Yeah, they are being eaten by Bhakshitaha. They were all eaten by.
So these three are whatever balance.
Cleaning up. They are doing a cleaning
up job. Whatever remaining.
Bhakshanama, they are having a feast. But some are even running away and some are being.
Because if they are there, these three will anyway eat. So they are running away. But,
so that comes to the end of the ninth chapter. Nishumbha Vadha. So Nishumbha has been killed. So imagine the scene, how Nishumbha came and then he got unconscious. Then Shumbha came and he covered up for him. Now then Shumbha falls unconscious. Nishumbha again comes back and then he uses the Chakra Yutena Bahunam Ayutam and then Chakra Yutena 10,000 hands and 10,000 chakras. He hides the Devi and then Devi breaks open all the chakras. She destroys all the chakras using her bana and arrows. And then he brings Gada, then the Shula, and then he runs towards her and Devi kills him, opens up the chest completely. And from that opened chest, another Asura comes and who says, stop. But then his head is cut by Devi's sword.
Devi.
No, that is Shivaduti. She
insulting laugh.
Prahasya Swanavat.
Prahasya Swanavat.
Prahasya Swanavat. So
that is that loud laughter.
Loud laughter. She Shirashchicheda. So she cuts his head off using the Khadgena. Shirashchicheda Khadgena. Tataha Tato Savat. He falls on the bhumi. That the Asura who came out of his chest, out of Nishumbha's chest, and then the others.
Now the Ashtamatrikas are coming to
Kaumari,
fight
Vaishnavi.
with all the, because Devi will only fight with equal, right?
Yeah.
So she will fight with Shumbha, Nishumbha. She will not fight with us. So now you all take my assistants, Devi's assistants, Shiva, all the Ashtamatrikas. They will take care of others.
No, Shumbha is unconscious. Now he is going to wake up in the next chapter. 10th chapter, he is going to wake up and see that Nishumbha is killed and most of his asuras are being killed or eaten by Kali, Shivaduti and lion. He is going to wake up to a very bad situation in the 10th chapter.
So we have to chant fully 9th, right?
You can chant, you can chant
come
closer, together. Sit together.
Sit together. Come close. Stand full. So. Come.
So we will all chant together the 9th chapter. Yeah, you can start. Om Raja Uvacha
Vichitravidamakhyatam Bhagavan Bhavata Mama Devyashcharitamāhatmyam Raktabījabadhāshritam Bhūyaschecchāmyaham Shrotum Raktabīje Nipātite Chakara Shumbho Yatkarma Nishumbhaschātikopanaha Rishiruvacha Chakara Kopamakulam Raktabīje Nipātite Shumbhasuro Nishumbhascha Hateshvanyeshu Chahave Hanyamanam Mahasainyam Vilokyamashamudvahan Abhyadhavan Nishumbhotha Mukhyaya Surasenaya ग्रतस्तथा पृष्ठे आश्रयोश्च महासुराः सन्दष्टौष्टपुटा क्रुद्धा हन्तुं देवीमुपाययुः आजगाम महावीर्यः शुम्भोऽपि स्वबलैर्वृतः निहन्तुं चण्डिकां कोपात् कृत्वा युद्धं तु मातृभिः ततो युद्धमतीवासीत् देव्या शुम्भ निशुम्भयोः शरवर्षमतीवोग्रं मेघयोरिव वर्षतोः चिच्छेदास्तां क्षरां स्थाभ्यां चण्डिका स्वशरोत्करैः ताडयामास चाङ्गेषु शस्त्रौघैरसुरेश्वरौ निशुम्भो निशितं खड्गं चर्मचादाय सुप्रभम् अकारयन्मूर्ध्नि सिंहं देव्या वाहनमुत्तमम् ताडिते वाहने देवी क्षुरप्रेणासिमुत्तमम् निशुम्भस्याशु चिच्छेद चर्मचाप्यष्टचन्द्रकम् छिन्ने चर्मणि खड्गे च शक्तिं चिक्षेपसोऽसुरः तामप्यस्य द्विधा चक्रे चक्रेणाभिमुखागताम् कोपाद्मातो निशुम्भोऽथ शूलं जग्राहदानवः आयातं मुष्टिपातेन देवी तच्चाप्यचूर्णयत् आविद्याथ गदां सोऽपि चिक्षेप चण्डिकां प्रति सापि देव्या त्रिशूलेन भिन्ना भस्मत्वमागता ततः परशुहस्तं तमायान्तं दैत्यपुङ्गवम् आहत्य देवी बाणौघैरपातयत भूतले तस्मिन् निपतिते भूमौ निशुम्भे भीमविक्रमे भ्रातर्यतीव संक्रुद्धः प्रययौ हन्तुमम्बिकाम् सरथस्थस्तथा द्युच्चैर्गृहीत परमायुधैः भुजैरष्टाभिरतुलैर्व्याप्याशेषं बभौ नभः तमायान्तं समालोक्य देवी शङ्खमवादयत् ज्याशब्दं चापि धनुषश्चकारातीव दुस्सहम् पूरयामास ककुभो निजघण्टास्वनेन च समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वधविधायिना ततः सिंहो महानादैस्त्याजिते भमहामदैः पूरयामास गगनं गां तथैव दिशो दश ततः काली समुत्पत्य गगनं श्वामताडयत् कराभ्यां तन्निनादेन प्रास्वनास्ते तिरोहिताः अट्टाटहासमशिवं शिवदूती चकारः तैः शब्दैरसुरास्ते सुशुम्भः कोपं परं ययौ दुरात्मं तिष्ठ तिष्ठेति व्याजहाराम्बिका यदा तदा जयेत्यभिहितं देवैराकाश संस्थितैः शुम्भेनागत्य या शक्तिर्मुक्ता ज्वालातिभीषणा आयान्तीवन्निकूटाभा सा निरस्ता महोल्कया सिंहनादेन शुम्भस्य व्याप्तं लोकत्रयान्तरम् निर्घातनिस्वनो घोरो जितवानवनीपते शुम्भमुक्ताञ्चरान् देवी शुम्भस्तत्प्रहिताञ्चरान् चिच्छेद स्वशरैरुग्रैः शतशोधसहस्रशः ततः सा चण्डिका क्रुद्धा शूलेनाभिजघानतम् स तदा विगतो भूमौ मूर्छितो निपपातः ततो निशुम्भः सम्प्राप्य चेतनामात्तकार्मुकः आजघान शरैर्देवीं कालीं केसरिणं तथा पुनश्च कृत्वा बाहूनामयुतं तनुजेश्वरः चक्रायुधेन दितिजश्चादयामास चण्डिकाम् ततो भगवती क्रुद्धा दुर्गा दुर्गातिनाशिनी चिच्छेदतानि चक्राणि स्वशरैः सायकांश्च तान् ततो निशुम्भो वेगेन गदामादाय चण्डिकाम् अभ्यधावत वैहन्तुं दैत्यसेना समावृतः तस्यापतत एवाशु गदां चिच्छेद चण्डिका खड्गेन शितधारेण स च शूलं समाददे शूलहस्तं समायान्तं निशुम्भमरार्दनम् हृदि विव्याधशूलेन वेगाविद्येन चण्डिका भिन्नस्य तस्य शूलेन हृदयान्निःसृतोपरः महाबलो महावीर्यस्तिष्ठेति पुरुषो वदन् तस्य निष्क्रामतो देवी प्रहस्य स्वनवत्ततः शिरश्चिच्छेद खड्गेन ततो सावपतद्भुवि ततः सिंहश्चकारोग्रं दंष्ट्राक्षिण्ण शिरोधरान् असुरांस्तांस्तथा काली शिवदूती तथा परान् कौमारी शक्ति निर्भिन्ना केचिन्नेषुर्महासुराः ब्रह्माणि मन्त्रपूतेन तो ये नान्ये निराकृताः माहेश्वरी त्रिशूलेन भिन्नाः पेतुस्तथा परे वाराही तुण्डघातेन केचित् चूर्णीकृता भुवि खण्डं खण्डं च चक्रेण वैष्णव्यादानवाकृताः वज्रेण चैन्द्रीहस्ताग्रविमुक्तेन तथा परे केचित् विनेषुरसुरा केचिन्नष्टा महाभवात् भक्षिताश्चापरे काली शिवदूती मृगाधिपैः
Very nice. So we just finished the 9th chapter Adhyaya of Devi Mahatmya. It's purely due to her grace that we are able to actually meditate upon the meanings and understand the Durga Saptashati, which was secretly the Parayana of this Devi Chandika was done by Lord Shiva, Parameshwara himself. We read that in Kilaka. Stotram vai Chandikayastu Tacha Guptam Chakaraha. So Lord Parameshwara kept the punya of reading this Saptashati Devi Mahatmya Parayana as a secret. Like secretly he would do the Parayana of this Mahatmya, which we are all able to also by her grace understand a little bit about the meanings. So very nice chanting by all of you. And so the next class we will announce soon. We will start with the 10th chapter, Adhyaya of Shumbhasura Vadha. It is a very interesting chapter. So please join and please practice. Namaste. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Matre Namaha.